Please, Maneji, 3 minutes.
Mr. Deputy Chairman, while I welcome the small extent to which the government has gone in accommodating the interests of the panchayats and the interests of the tribals in the amendments that they are bringing, I rise to extend my full support to the amendment moved by Shri P. Rajiv, principally because when this matter was remitted to the select committee, there was a restriction of time placed of 7 days, but there was no restriction placed on our consulting with the state governments. And shockingly, despite the fact that the mining secretaries of the states were in Delhi at that time, they were not allowed to be brought before our committee. So we had absolutely no consultation with the states, and a completely bogus argument was put forward that because the government have consulted the states, there's no need for the select committee to consult the states. This amounts to saying the parliament is not necessary. And we have seen that in consequence of that, the head of the leader of the BJD in the House has given us the views of Odisha. If it had come before our committee, we would have never been able to present the bill as it is. And similarly, we've just heard from Jharkhand, and we can see that if only the select committee had been allowed to do its fundamental job, which is that of consulting with the owners of the minerals, this report would never have come in this form. I therefore plead that Shri Rajiv's proposal be accepted so that the matter is recommitted to the select committee, and the select committee is able to complete its task instead of being railroaded as it was into presenting the present bill. Secondly, sir, I think the point raised by Shri K.T.S. Tulsi and referred to by Shri Pawan Verma is of the utmost importance. We are on the edge of passing a bill that is likely to be declared ultra-virus because not even Shri K.T.S. Tulsi was given an adequate opportunity of expressing himself in the committee, let alone our receiving expert advice from constitutional experts in this regard. Now, for Parliament to deliberately place itself ultra-virus of the Constitution is certainly not a constitutional duty of Parliament envisaged by the Parliament. My third comment relates to what Shri Arun Jaitley stated as we were discussing this matter here. He described obstructionism as a sadistic thrill. If it is a sadistic thrill, then I can only say that while they were in the opposition, they had a truly sadistic orgy. Because for the 5 years that I was sitting in this house, I heard nothing but obstructionism, obstructionism, obstructionism. And at the end of that obstructionism, we had the leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha. I'm talking of the last Lok Sabha. I'm not mentioning her because she's not a member of this house. But that lady said that Parliament, not allowing Parliament to function is also a form of democracy. Ha, 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 ha. So it's a legitimate form of democracy and is being described here as an attempt to get cheap thrills.
All right.
And what is more, the leader of the house here, he had said that parliamentary obstructionism is a weapon to be used and that to expose the government through parliamentary instruments. Now, if this is the attitude, I think it is completely wrong that the members of the BJP undergo a lobotomy when they shift from this part of the house to that part of the house and suddenly become great upholders of parliamentary decorum after having stamped on it like ogres while they were sitting over here.
Okay, thank you.